Buena mano, ito pong love story ng isang foreigner. Indiano ito at Pinay. Pakikwento mo, Sherry.
Tama po kayo dyan, Idol. Isang Indiano po ang magrereklamo sa inyo ngayon, Idol. Nirereklamo niya po itong Filipina. Fiancé niya po, Idol, na pinagpalit po siya sa iba. Ang fiancé niya, Idol, ito pong si Clarissa Miklat na nasa Doha, Qatar po ngayon. Binibigay naman daw po niya, Idol, lahat ng luho, gaya po ng shopping, groceries at lalong-lalo na po, Idol, pera. Gusto lang po sana niya na maliwanagan po tungkol po sa kanilang relasyon, Idol.
Sir Raffy Tulfo, I'm here to complain about Clarissa Miklat from Pampanga. So we have been in a relation for more than 6 years since Dubai. Basically, she used to be a prostitute in Dubai. I helped her all this while. I helped her to come out of that flesh trade and have a good life. I helped her to get a job. Even though I helped her a lot, still she never respected me ever since. But she always promised me time after time, whenever I caught her red-handed, time after time she would always tell me that give me a chance, please forgive me, and I would always buy that. And always everybody deserves a second chance, so still would never change. Now my complaint against her is she's been dating another African individual, a DJ guy. Sir Raffy, I really ask you for help in this matter.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Charles Stephen. How are you, sir?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to you. I'm doing good, sir.
Where are you calling me from, sir?
I'm calling you from Qatar
What can we do for you, Mr. Charles Stephen?
about a Filipina, Clarissa Miklat.
What about her?
So we were in a relationship together since 6 years in Dubai. Can I tell what she was doing before?
Yeah, sure.
She was a prostitute.
Are you sure about that, sir?
Yes, yes.
So how did you two meet?
Through a common friend in his house, like we were having a party and she seen me and she liked me. Yeah, she wanted to talk to me and, get introduced. At that time, I never knew anything about her. After 2 days, we exchanged numbers and we started to interact. Set a date. We went out on a date. After the date, she told me about herself and I got to know about her. She told me I feel you're the guy for me and everything. I said to myself, no problem.
What did she tell you about herself?
She's a businesswoman. Then I told her, why don't you stop it? You are a better human being. You can work.
She told you that she is a businesswoman selling herself?
Yes. We were as friends we met.
Okay.
We never met as a client. This was back in Dubai, 2014.
When you met her, it was not about you being her client.
No,
Is that
I
what
was
you're saying?
never a client. At that time on a visit visa, I offered her to help. I told her I will try to do anything it takes to remove you out and give you a normal life, a good life at least. She was living somewhere else, somewhere in a place called Karama. So I said, okay, never mind. After a few days, she wanted money for her rent money to pay for the house. So I offered her help. I told her, okay, never mind. You don't need to pay that because it was a huge money. It was 1,500 or something. She was asking me, come and live with me. You can stay with me.
Okay.
She agreed. She brought all her things. I helped her to move in my house. She was very happy in my house. Everything was fine. She was basically at that time she had overstayed. Her visit visa expired. There was a fine to be paid. I helped her pay the fine with nothing in return from her, sir.
All along, it was you who volunteered to help her. It wasn't her who asked you, please help me, or something like that, right?
Basically, as a human being, when you see a lady in distress and suffering, definitely, if you have the resource, you will definitely offer help.
What was the arrangement between you and her in return for you being kind or generous to her, giving her shelter, food, etc.? Some kind of
No agreement. She was my girlfriend. Then what happens next is I pay the fine. Overstay. My whole complaint is nothing about money. I'm not asking any money in return.
What's your main complaint, Sir Charles?
After so many years of using me, now she doesn't want to accept me because she has found several guys, or now she has found one African guy whom she's cheating on. She can never be straightforward or trustworthy anymore. I have tried my level best to, keep her with me and to give her the best, how much I can. I sent her to Oman to regularize her visa.
So basically your complaint is that her being your girlfriend, not being faithful to you.
Yes.
I have to be blunt with you. It's not from me, it's from you. She's a professional prostitute. So what can you expect from a prostitute? She's going from one guy to another.
I have known many who have changed their life for themselves and for their family.
Did she ever promise you, Mr. Charles Stephen, darling, sweetheart, I'll change for the better because you give me shelter, because you accepted me into your life, etc. In return, I'll be a good girl.
Yes.
Did she say that?
Yes.
Miss Clarissa?
Good afternoon, Mr. Raffy.
Can we do this in English so that Mr. Charles Stephen can understand what we're talking about? Where are you at right now, Ma'am Clarissa?
In Qatar, sir, in Al-Qisa.
Do you know Mr. Charles Stephen?
I know him very well, sir. So we are going 6 years now.
And why is she calling us and filing a complaint against you?
Because the truth is, he cannot move on, sir. The excuse that he's giving to me, it's not right. He's just thinking only by himself. He doesn't think about by my side.
I don't think so. I think if you're talking about him being selfish, I think it's the other way around. You being selfish. This is what he told us. When he met you many years ago, sorry mama, sorry, you were a worker, is that right?
Okay, let's say it's right.
And then he told you that he's going to take good care of you as long as you will forget about you being a prostitute. And he's going to give you a new life. He's going to be providing you everything you need, etc., etc. And you said yes. But what happens next was you got into a relationship left and right with other guys. And that's the reason why we're talking to him now.
That's not real.
Clarissa, let's cut short. 2019 December.
You know what is the problem? That's why you go there to make this relation. But Charles, we cannot fix this relation anymore.
Because you're cheating on me since October. Okay, why do you think I brought you from Dubai to Qatar? You were doing mama-san work.
Alam mo, kung matatandaan nyo, kung dun sa mga nakapanood dun sa pag-prank namin kay Ivana, anong turo ko? Kapag na-corner at naipit, anong gagawin? Ito na.
Can you hear me? What were you doing in Dubai before I brought you to Qatar? And why did I brought you to Qatar? Why can you not
Remember, when
confess
I'm
that
in
you were
Dubai.
doing mama-san work? Why can't you not confess? She was selling ladies.
Are you telling us that aside from her selling herself, and she's also selling other girls?
There are photos of girls. A driver in Qatar sends you 500 riyal.
Some of the people that they are illegal, actually. They have an agency in Philippines to bring a kadama here in Qatar and in Dubai. He just asked me to use my account or my name to release the money that he can get.
Why were there nude photos of those girls with that account? I have those pictures from your phone. I swear to God. You know I came to Qatar to look for a
Yeah,
job
my God, you will say
help.
all these things to destroy me. You want me to be deported? I know you will be happy with this. Even to complain and do something in my company.
How much games you have played with me, I really also know that well. Sir Raffy,
Yes, sir.
2019 December, she's
Okay.
dating another guy. She went to a club, he's a DJ, she met him there, and she started dating this guy. Not even having the simplest, I'm still with Charles. Charles has helped me and brought me to Qatar and done everything, right from expenses to my contacts to everything I have done for this lady. How ungrateful can this lady be? You know, because of this kind of Filipina, everybody's names get spoiled, you know. Every other nationality, they generalize, all Filipinas are same, but I tell them, no, my friend, out of 10, maybe one is like this, but all are
Thank you.
good.
Thank you,
Not like
Charles.
her.
Thank you.
It's my unfortunate I have met this lady. She promises me, cries every time, the same way how she's crying, the same way she will cry, ask me for forgiveness, and we go on, and we go on. I always have a forgiving heart, sir.
Clarissa,
Yes, sir.
I think Charles is a good point. You're giving us a bad name. You've got to stop, Mom. Otherwise, I'll be forced to call our embassy and have you deported ASAP.
I will accept that. If the things that what he wants, I will accept that.
When she went to Qatar, you gave her a new life.
Yes, the problem is, she's with me, now with another guy, and still she's
Okay.
with me, taking
All
my
right.
money, my everything, and
Okay.
I'm sending money to her family. All
All right.
these months, she has not sent money home. I'm the person sending money. I have all the proofs.
I want you to send money from my family.
Because your family every day is messaging me and asking me money. Brother, please help, brother, please help, brother, please help. I'm doing all this because of you, Clarissa. I am telling the truth.
You're telling the truth. Everything is true. But Charles, I'm sorry. We cannot fix the relationship anymore. You're complaining. You
sorry to say this, Sir Charles. What she's saying, in my understanding, is she wants the relationship ended.
Correct.
It seems to me that you still cannot move on. You can't accept the fact that she doesn't want you anymore.
Cheating on me.
Clarissa, did you make it clear to him that you don't want to get into a relationship with him anymore?
Many times.
When was the time that you told him, I want out of the relationship?
Only yesterday. When I told her I will complain in full court.
So that means, Clarissa, you've been very unfaithful to him, that you don't want
her
to
birthday.
have...
I bought for her gold bracelet costing 2,200 riyal. I buy for her after that grocery, everything. I give her money, give her family money, everything she's taking. And she's sleeping with this guy. Give me time. I will come back to you. Everything will be okay.
What is it that you want from her now, and what is it that you want us to do?
If she wants to still come back to me, I'm ready to accept her.
Okay.
Second, if she doesn't want to come back to me, I want the world to know what kind of a cheat and a biased woman she is.
What about December 17th? That is, he tortured me. Medical, I have a police report.
What kind of torture is this?
So there
He
is
hit
no
me
torture, sir.
everywhere,
When
sir. One hammer.
He beat you up
When he
with a
said
hammer?
that he's going to-
no.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
that
sir.
medical report
To
doesn't
this
prove
guy-
that I use any hammer or anything. Come on, if I use hammer, where is your broken bone? You went to the police.
Right?
You reported the incident to the police. Why wasn't he arrested?
Because, sir, I talked to the police. I told them, give another chance. I mistake, sir. Because my mom, she spoke to me. Don't do that to child.
I spoke to the police and explained them the full situation, what happened.
Clarissa, just answer her two questions. If you still want him and you can go back to him and he's going to accept you with all his heart. Or two, for the world to know what kind of a person she is. Get rid of number two because we're doing it now. So we only have one option left.
If we are talking about to come back to him,
Yes.
I cannot.
Why not?
Mahal, I'm only asking you.
Mahal.
You think about my love. Even Mother's Day, I made it so special for
I
you.
know.
But and telling me lies and blocking my phone and doing drama. Why she did this to me?
Clarissa, can you answer Charles' question? Ah.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Charles, there's a lot of beautiful, pretty women who
I
will...
don't know anybody, sir. I'm a very faithful and a loyal person to her.
I know
And
that. There's no question.
Her son calls me dad. I sent him clothes, I sent him shoes, balik bayan box for her son before the lockdown.
Sir, I'm not doubting you a bit. I believe you. But there's a problem here. The girl doesn't want you anymore.
She used me. Changed because you found a new guy now. Do you have shame, Clarissa? Your son tells about you, he's right. You have 4 kids from 4 different men.
I agree with you totally. Okay, everything you said for me, all of those statements that came out from your mouth are true, as far as I'm concerned. I trust you. But this is the problem for you. I know how it hurts. And you said this is a big injustice for you. And I believe you again for the end time. But the problem here, Charles, is this girl, Clarissa Miklat, doesn't want you anymore.
Why was she telling she will marry me? Why she told me that we will go to Philippines?
This girl is a scammer. She took advantage of your kindness and generosity, Mr. Charles Stephen.
You know, the world should know people like her exist and should not fall in love or prey of these kind of women. Should not fall prey of you, Clarissa. Do you think karma is not a You made me sick, such a healthy person, because of your trauma? Sir, do you know, every day, in the night when she leaves from work, because she's going to sleep with that guy, she will block my phone. She will block me. And in the evening next day, she will unblock when she's going in the Uber to her work. She will unblock me and tell me, oh, I'm sorry, my phone, I don't know what happened. There is a problem in my phone. I am no fool, Clarissa.
But don't worry, Charles. The world will know everything about her.
It's disgusting, Clarissa. I hope you hear it. You are ungrateful.
For the person who destroyed me.
You destroyed me 6 years ago. The way you cheated me 6 years ago, I hope God does justice and God will judge you. Don't pretend by crying and showing the world that you are saint without any pain. No, you are no saint.
Sir, it will be even worse if we will force her to go back to you when in
Sir,
fact
what-
there is
sir,
no
you
longer
tell me,
love
sir,
that
you
she's
tell
feeling
me,
for
sir,
you.
Tell me, sir, how can I look after her son? In what ways I will look after her son. I promised him I will do his education.
Well, why worry about her son? That's not your son.
Sir, I have made promises to him, sir.
Oh, man.
I will educate
You are
him. I
deadly
will
in
graduate
love
him.
with her head over heels. And that's deadly. I'm telling you, Charles, man to man, you've got to pinch your face. You're dreaming, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I want you to get over this.
Yes.
Think of this as a bad dream. And now you've awakened because I woke you up.
Yes, sir. I thank you so much about it. And
All right.
this bad dream has costed me a lot. And let me to tell you, I'm not a rich guy. I'm somewhere between a poor to a middle class person.
I know you have a kind heart. Pure, as a matter of fact. The fact that you did mention to me that you want to take care of her son. And you're very concerned about her son. That just shows me you are a very kind, generous person from day one. Charles, you're 1 in a million.
May God bless you, Clarissa. Thanks to you, Clarissa, for taking all my money and spending with the black guy. It's her loss.
No, I cannot say anything.
Thank you, Charles, for your time. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for assisting me. And really, you're doing a very good job. I
Okay,
love
thank
each
you.
and every episode of yours.
Thank you, sir,
Really,
Charles.
I
Thank you
appreciate
po.
it.
Apo.
They call you Sir Raffy.
Apo,
Idol.
sir.
Truly, you're an idol.
Thank you po, sir. Thank you po. God bless. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Clarissa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ito tatagalogin ko na lang. Ito'y parang payong kapatid. Ako'y natuwa, kayo po'y nagbago na. At kayo po'y meron ng maayos na trabaho dyan. Ipagpatuloy niyo po yan, ma'am. Huwag niyo naman balikan yung kahapon. Pasalamat ko sa Panginoon. Meron pong isang taong tulad ni Charles na dumating sa buhay niyo at binigyan kayo ng panibagong panimula.
Okay po.
Ngayon po, di ba maayos ng trabaho niyo dyan?
Kahit pumayos ang trabaho ko, sir, under investigation ako ng company ko dahil sa kanya din. Kasi nga po sinasabi niya, all the issue, since in Dubai. Pero okay lang, tatanggapin ko naman kung anong mangyayari.
Pero ma'am, di ba hindi maganda na yung isang tao nagmahal, sobrang pagmamahal sa inyo, up to the point na yung anak mo, itinuturing niya na parang anak niya na rin, at nag-aalala pa nga siya na ano na mangyayari sa future ng anak mo. Ngayon ay magkahiwalay na kayo, hindi na niya maalagaan yung anak niyo. Wow! That's a big statement from a guy, a foreigner, paman din.
Sir, sinabi ko na po sa pamilya ko, tigilan na siya. Huwag na silang manghingi ng pera.
Iyon naman pala pinaasan yung pobre. So malaking problema din ng family mo.
Kaya ako po, hindi ko siya pinaasa. Hindi ako. Sinabi ko na sa pamilya ko, tigilan siya.
Pero ma'am, you could have stopped your family.
I tried many times, but they don't want to stop.
Sino po sa family mo, ma'am, ang kinukulit siya para hingyan ng pera?
Lahat sila, sir.
Lahat!
Lalo na yung bunso namin.
Ay, sus! Aray ko. Kawawa din naman pala itong tao, kaya pala nanggagalaiti at ang sama ng loob.
Actually, sa'yo sinasabi niya pagdagatas sa kanya, hindi naman talaga namin sa ginalakihan ng pagdagatas sa kanya. Ang main point lang talaga dyan, sir. Ang pinunta lang niya talaga dyan, sir. Gusto lang talaga niya magbalikan kami. Hindi ko siya pinirahan. Ba't ako binabalikan niya ganito? Anong magagawa ko, sir, kung kayang maginig ng pamilya ko?
Okay, I don't know, ma'am. Siguro magkaiba tayong family. Kasi kung family ko yan, ma'am, kaya ko pagsabihin, oy, mayaya naman kayo sa mga balat nyo, huwag nyo gawin yan, stop nyo na. Siguro hindi mo kontrolado yung family mo. Kaya tuloy-tuloy pa rin sila pang-abuso. Nasasarapan po siguro sila na mayroong ibang taong namimigay sa kanilang perang libre na hindi na pinagpapawisan. Sige po, Madam Clarissa, I hope you the best of luck dyan. Maraming salamat po sa time na binigyan nyo sa amin at sana po maging maayos na yung buhay nyo at kung ano po may tutulong namin na para mapaayos yung buhay nyo. Pwera po yung mga kamag-anak nyo na tututera, pwera yon. Pero ikaw na lang, ma'am, tutulong namin para maging maayos ang buhay mo dyan, maging diretso ka na. Okay, madam?
Sige po, salamat po, sir.
Ano nga ba ang gagawin mo kapag meron ka mga kamag-anak, tulad sabi niya, ayaw na raw niya, pinagsasabihan na raw niya yung kanyang boyfriend, pero hut-hut pa rin ang hut-hut ng pera. Ito naman, si Indiano, umaasa, bigay ng bigay, lalong nagpalala sa sitwasyon, sakit sa ulo, sama sa loob. Nakakaawa naman to si Indiano.
Mahal, no matter what, I always loved you. I kept loving you and will always love you, no matter what. But ask your heart, ask your conscious mind, what you did to me. I did everything to keep you happy, Clarissa. I'm going to clubs a lot, party a lot, I do not smoke, and I'm just a humble and a straightforward guy. And I wanted to live my life like that. But you were looking for something beyond that. But you shouldn't have lied to me, Clarissa. You messaged me saying that we need to focus on our future. Like me, a person, Amal, I chose to be with you, settle down with you, look for a place in Philippines, settle down as a family. I asked you to get your cinema and we will settle down. Even your family loves me. Anyways, best of luck in whatever you do. In case you need anything or you need any help, I'm always here for you. Maybe 10 years, 20 years, 50 years down the line. I will always be there. God bless. Sir Raffy, thank you so much for your assistance and for your support. I've lost hope in loving someone. I never ever expected that this woman, whom I literally carried her from the road where she was nothing, a businesswoman, I took her from the road and made her something. I helped her all throughout. I was just like a rock behind her. She will realize her loss. Thank you, sir.
Rapi tulpo, isang taong hindi ka iiwanan. Basta nasa tama ka, ilalabang ka ng patayon. Kahit na sariling reputasyon niya ang itaya, ipagtatanggol ka niya kahit siya ang mapahiya. Ang sarap kapag panatagsan man ng iyong tungtungan, dahil merong rapi tulpo ka na masusumbungan.